What time is my creatives? That's right, it's photo hacking time. And today we're going to be answering a question that came from my older video that I did about how to use the swatches panel in Photoshop CC 2020. And Boney Moses asked, great explanation to your swatches panel video, but I need to know how to print off the swatches. How do I do that? Now that is a great question, Bonnie, and I'm going to expertly answer this for you. So here we are in Photoshop, and I have the swatches panel out, and if you want to pull that out, you go to Windows and then Swatches, and you know the panel is open if it has a check mark next to it. All right, so the panels are pretty basic. I think Photoshop has done a really great job at condensing it with these little hamburger thingies. So if you click on this, this is all that you can do with this panel. You can make it larger, new swatch group, new preset, append to default swatches, import swatches, legacy swatches, which are the old swatches. Now, down here you have a folder where you can create folders, and then you can create new swatches. Well, printing them doesn't seem to be possible, but there is a way. If there's a way to do something in Photoshop that I know any type of shortcut, because myself, I like to print my swatches. It may be a strange thing for designers to print their swatches, but I actually like to create like a PDF of like the swatches for my clients. So yeah, it's a very useful thing. Now, there used to be, and if you're in, I'm in the latest version of Photoshop. This is the 2022, and it's not even 2022, it's 2021. But somehow Adobe has managed to create something that is 2022 and 2021. It's very confusing. But there used to be a panel in here. If you go to your extensions, there used to be something here, and I'm going to show it to you. So the Adobe color theme panel used to be there where you could do all that. It was removed in July 2021. And that's partly because if you've ever used Adobe color themes panel, that extension panel, it never works. It never has. It's always been a piece of shit. Excuse my language, but I'm just being honest. So they said, due to ramifications of technical limitations the panel faces, Adobe will be bringing the creative tools back into the application. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to yank it out, fix it, and then put it back in. So until then, we have something else. Now, I don't know how far back you guys go, but there was something called Cooler, and Adobe bought Cooler. And before I show you that, I also want to show you this. So anytime that you have questions, part of being a Creative Cloud, you can ask these questions on the Adobe support community, and usually somebody will answer. So they ask, is it possible to print the swatch colors directly from the panel? Apparently there's a lot of people who have this question, and they don't really have a viable solution, and I'm surprised nobody even mentioned coloradobe.com. I mean, these people are supposedly, I think some of these people are working. As you can see, this one is working directly with Adobe, and they don't know the answers. They're just saying, why don't you just screenshot it? And so that's basically what these answers are. So apparently not even Adobe knows how to print the colors off. And it's just really strange because they bought this company, and they probably should know more about a company that they purchased, but I digress. So here is color.adobe.com. I'll put the link in the description. So this is where you can print your swatches. Okay, so even if you don't have your swatches on here, you can upload them. So I'm just going to give you a very brief tutorial, and this is a very easy tutorial. You can sign up through the Adobe Creative Cloud. I'm not sure if you can access this without having a Creative Cloud subscription. I'm not sure. If you don't have a Creative Cloud subscription and you can use this, let me know, leave a comment in the below, because I really want to know. I want to answer that question to my followers so they can read the comments and know. As far as I know, you have to have a subscription to use this. So here is where you would create. Okay, so you have all of the color, shades here that you can play with, And it's very confusing because when you go to create, you're thinking that you could print it off here, but that's not where you print it off. What you do is you create, and then you name it, you put tags, and then you save. And then once you save your little color palette that you've created, it appears in your library. You can also, if you're lazy like me and you don't want to create colors, you just want to explore what's going on, these are the colors that are trending. This puke yellow that was Pantone color of the year, which I absolutely fucking hate. And the trends. So these are all the trends. Fall is coming, so all those fall colors, illustration, architecture. So these are all the so if you're ever confused at like what color should I create for like my clients, or like if you have like a digital download business, if you're creating crafts or sublimation, these are the popular colors that are trending right now. So you might want to bring your ass on in here. All right. So then there's library. So once you have sat there and you've created, you've explored, and you've made some color palettes or trends, this is your library, okay? I have one called Art Markers, Downloads. I have a Gouache one. I've made all kinds of different little color themes. And me being the retard I am, I never really name them, so it just says my color theme. So I probably might want to be a little bit more organized, but I have ADHD, so I do everything at hyper speed. So sometimes I don't name things, and I do apologize for that. For all of my viewers who are OCD and watching this, I sincerely apologize that I didn't name my files, because there's only two types of designers, okay? There's people who name their files and there's people who don't. All right, so any one of these you can click on, and you can download it as an ASC file, like a swatch file. That's what an ASC file is. It doesn't say ass. It's pronounced AC. And it's actually a swatch style file, so that's not a cuss word right there. And then you can download it as a JPEG, or I actually prefer the ping, but whatever. You can copy as less, and copy as CSS, copy as SAS, copy as XML. So when you download this, technically you can print it. So I would say that would be the same as printing, right? So, and then you can also publish these. So that is the only way right now that you can print your beautiful swatches. And wait, there's more. I forgot to tell you the best part. Let me go back in here. You can also download, you can just do a quick download from here too. But I want to show you something even better. Let me get in here. All right. So you can even match these colors up to Pantone colors. So this is my most difficult thing. So like sometimes when I have like an RGB color and I want to, let's say I'm doing a project for the web, like I'm creating like a website, okay? And then like they want me to match those colors up with, say, like their logo, like printing their logo, or printing business cards, or printing letterheads, just like the nonchalant branding stuff. Like, yeah, so they want all this stuff printed now. It's like, geez, this is a lot of work. But anyways, so you can come in here and you can actually match up these colors to the Pantone for print. Now, however, if you're just using one of those like online printers or like a jet printer from your home, you don't need Pantone colors. You only need Pantone colors if you're going to be doing some professional grade printing. And if you have like some $300 logo client, you don't need that. If you're going to overnight prints or some shit like that, or Vista print, those fuckers don't use they don't use no damn Pantone. They're going to yell at you because you didn't upload them a JPEG. So I'm just being honest with you. So before you do like any type of printing, make sure you check with the printer and the specifications, because even some printers, like I've had this before where like I'll print a business card. Well, I'll make a business card with the dimensions like 2x5, 2x5 or whatever, and then come to find out they cut a little bit differently. So if you're going to be doing print or anything like that, just make sure that you download like they usually have, every printer has a PSD of whatever they're selling. So like if they're saying, oh, we're going to print you some business cards, they usually have a PSD, And so it'll be 100% accurate, because I tell you them things are always off. But yeah, so this is the only way I know that you can print, and this is better than a screenshot at least. And you can save these out. You can share them with people. So yeah, so I hope you like this video, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day.